Beloved heart, I invite you to sign up to my mailing list, and as a result of signing up, you will get a free gift. It's a 5D rebalance tune up of all the chakras, and chakras are my specialty. So I would love to gift you with this transmission that is filled with light language and codes to help you stay balanced and tuned up during these increased frequencies of energy of this ascension, this new earth frequency. So check out the links in the notes of this show. And I look forward to connecting with you. I am sending you love. This is the transfiguration of the new you. Hello, beloved. I'm Monica Bermudez. I'm your host for this podcast called Ascended Earth, the Transfiguration of the New Human. Welcome back to another episode. In this episode, I want to talk about divorcing the old versions of the self, as it is very appropriate for the ongoing energies at the moment as we conclude 2024. So I wanted to just briefly talk about, before I jump into the topic, the Circle of Quantum Conscious Creators is a new moon ritual that I've been doing every month. And it's not your ordinary like new moon rituals because there is a lot of frequency and transmissions for healing and activation as well as empowerment. It's a quantum multidimensional circle that I've been doing in person, but also offer virtually online. So the experiences for each of us has been incredible. And we just had one actually just recently, beginning of November, where the ancestors came in with us, and it was so powerful, the connection that we had with the portal of 111 as well, because it was November 1st on the first day of the month itself. And so every one of these circles is very focused and unique transmissions for the group. There's another one coming up in December. So do check out the links that are in the show notes, episode notes, and join us for this incredible circle. Very powerful. And we have been manifesting in all different ways, setting intentions in that way as well, because we're harnessing the energy of the new moon itself. And this month in particular for November, though, it is a very fertile ground because there's a lot of ones involved. Ones are about new beginnings. And also because we have the upcoming 1111 portal as well, which is a really high intense energy portal, something that I've been working with for a long time now. And they have been producing amazing results in it as well. So for 2025, new energies are coming in, and I'm feeling that there is a new circle that is starting up in my programs, but I need to continue to meditate on it to see how it looks. And it is a big part of the new Earth frequency. So I just wanted to share that. So in this episode, I want to talk about divorcing old versions of self and what I mean by it. We are coming to a conclusion of 2024, as I mentioned, and this year has been a great catalyst and transitional year. There's a reason for it also being the year of the dragon, and dragon energy is very transformative. In order for transformation to occur, there is a transitional state that is the death of the old versions. So transition is another word for death, because that's really what it is. Death is a transitional state. So there is the death of our false ego, only to be alchemized and transmuted into our divine ego to connect with the true essence of our soul. And we are talking about what aspects of us identify with others and places, our work and what we do. And some of this is also discussed with more practical exercises in my book that I just published this year, which is called the Cracking the Sacred Heart Code, which you can also find links to purchase in my episode notes. Check out the links for that. And so this episode does serve in essence part of that, message that I also talk in more depth in the book. So this will continue in 2025. What is also emerging, is your authentic connection with your higher self. You will open up and realize how much you are the divinity and expand even more into this. So as we're stepping into 2025, there is going to be still more of this dismantling of the old versions and the old systems. And what is happening is that so many are starting to really realize and connect more to their own essence of who they are at the soul level and stepping more into this authentic cosmic self, the infinite self of who they are and the universal aspects of one another. And so there's going to be a much stronger realization in this. And so it's best, just to be proactive for the upcoming, greater changes that are ongoing on the planet. And so that's the intention of this message in this episode as well, that I wish to impart with you. So divorcing old versions of self is transforming and consciously releasing outdated beliefs, behaviors, or identities that no longer serve you. This process often involves letting go of parts of the self that were once adaptive but have become limiting due to personal growth or changing life intentions in alignment to your divinity. So there are 4 key steps to divorcing yourself that I want to share with you. But I have to say this message before we get into those details. You have to be willing to do this and be practical, be open with yourself, and learn to face your own shadow aspects too. Be realistic as well. Denying it in yourself is only going to make it harder for your life and in your situations. And this has been proven over and over in my life, in the life of others that I have worked with in different sessions. The key to all assistance is your own willingness to make these changes in order to set yourself free from others. And it all starts with the energy of things. And I'm going to start talking about sixth density, actually. And this is a realm of things to be as they are. It's all about the energy. Fifth density, which is 5D, is fluid and surrendering to the power of your own universe within. And it's about working collectively. How is it, and how it's manifesting on Earth right now is through communities that support one another and each other's shared purpose. It's no longer about the individual and competition like it was set up in the false 3D matrix. And so what so many people are finding is that the more they're trying to do, work with the 3D energy, it's just going to not be in alignment anymore. So it's going to be harder to be able to work, still trying to function with the 3D old way. And the new frequency energy is just going to it's going to fail pretty much. It's not going to work in the new energies. So sixth density says that it's always been about the energies, and there's a new platform that has opened up for all humanity and the collective to start accessing now. And I have been working with this realm for some time now, so I am just now revealing this to you, what is possible as we continue to expand our consciousness and shift into these higher realms, higher densities, and higher way of existing. We as multidimensional beings have access to all of them, but what I am simply saying is where we are at the collective level. And I'm all about the collective and togetherness. I don't want this access just for me. I want to share this with you too. And you also want to share it with others. And that is how we build this cobweb of love and support for one another. So in order to kick off the steps, let's start by making this declaration to yourself, to all of us, together as we say, I declare to be true to myself. I am willing to connect with my authentic divine self. So that sets the tone for these next 4 keys that I wish to share with you now. Number 1, self-reflection and awareness. Begin by recognizing the outdated selves or identities you hold onto. And these can include limited beliefs, negative self-concepts, negative self-talk, or habits rooted in past experiences. So as you focus on this, what aspects of you have been in this lack of mindset and putting yourself down in different ways and just being aware of that and just reflecting on that is the first step. The second step, releasing attachment to the past. So divorce here means consciously detaching from old behaviors, past traumas, or limiting beliefs, freeing yourself from aspects of the past that impede growth. This step is challenging because these old selves often feel familiar or safe. And it becomes so habitual sometimes that we don't necessarily see it, that it is playing out at a subconscious level. And this includes releasing past hurts, or if others have said hurtful words to you. By holding on to this, you're only poisoning yourself or diminishing your health. And scientifically, it has been shown that this is all linked together to our own health. It also builds up on grudge and vengeance on others and is not serving you or anybody else. So I know there's still some who are holding certain grudges towards, something that was said, say like more than like 50 years ago. And it certainly doesn't mean that you're weak by letting this go. It actually makes you stronger and braver. It tells the universe that you're worthy of your own power. And you break the energetic core to that individual to who you formed an energetic entanglement with through your own grudges and vengeance for something they did to you or said to you that hurt badly, and still holding on to that energy in your body. It's not healthy. It's not serving anybody. It's not serving you. It's not serving the other person. And it's not serving the collective either. Because we realize now that everything is interconnected in the quantum realm. The third step, embracing change and growth. So once you release the old self, you create space to define a new self that aligns with your current values, intentions, and strengths. This step is about cultivating self-compassion and embracing new, empowering ways of being. You feel lighter because you no longer are holding on to these heavy aspects that were built from fear, from worry, or from trauma. And trauma is heavy energy, and it gets in the way of our own spiritual growth. And the last step is rebuilding a new identity. Building a new self may involve setting new boundaries, adopting new divine beliefs, practicing new healthy habits, or practicing behaviors that reflect your evolved identity. This process can involve declarations, proclamations, affirmations, and visualization, meditation, and supportive environments to help reinforce the change. So, in essence, divorcing all versions of yourself is about self-liberation. It allows you to shed what's holding you back so that you can step into a more authentic and fulfilling life path. And you will continue to feel lighter because you're no longer holding on to heavy energy in your body and heart. And it can be debilitating and depressing. And you certainly deserve the best. To be in a state of joy and happiness of your own choice is an infinite amount of abundance. And you activate the law of attraction to bring you more abundance of all kind. Higher vibrational tribes, higher vibrational finances and money, a state of financial freedom, and feeling alive and being able to breathe again. And that is all that is intended by all of this, by all of these steps that I share with you. And this is being true luxury and richness. I will leave you with this proclamation that you may repeat to yourself as often as you desire. I break all contracts that no longer serve me in all dimensions, realities, time, and space. And I now call back my power to me. I am free from any heavy energy holding me down and holding me back. I only tap into the infinite abundance that I am. And so it is. I'm wishing you all the best always. So thank you for your continued listening of these episodes. With so much love, and catch you in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to click like, save, and share with others so they can also experience what you just experienced. And stay tuned for some more high vibe episodes. And I'll be connecting with you in the next quantum field. Sending you so much love.